For years, we were sold a lie, the lie of digital freedom. We were told computers would make us boundless creators. Instead, we became glorified typists. Look at your own screen right now. How many tabs are open? How many clicks away are you from the task you actually want to be doing? This isn't just wasted time, it's a profound energy leak. Every single person in the creative economy, the marketer, the entrepreneur, the strategic visionary, is spending nearly half their waking work life on mundane, repetitive, administrative clicks. Resizing an image, checking a hashtag, copying text from a spreadsheet to a social media dashboard. This silent tax, this digital friction, is the greatest hidden cost in the modern economy. It's the reason you feel exhausted before the real work even begins. It's the reason entire content teams are bogged down in operational overhead instead of strategy. But what if I told you that the entire era of constant clicking has come to an abrupt and final end? This is the story of a workflow so efficient, so utterly autonomous, that it has eliminated the need for human hands in the execution of content strategy. It's a system built not around one monolithic AI, but around a flawless partnership between two revolutionary intelligences. A partnership so seamless, it replaced the entire operational core of a mid-sized content agency. You are about to discover the secret of the architect and the executor, and how their synergy creates the world's first true autonomous content machine. By the end of this documentary, you will understand the three core functions of this workflow, and why your current manual process is already technologically obsolete. The solution was not to build one gigantic AI. That creates complexity. The solution was specialization. On one side, we have the ultimate architect of ideas, the large language model, Gemini. Its power lies in its capacity for reason, language, and creation. It is the strategist, the writer, the brain that generates the concept, the tone, and the structure. It takes the ambiguity of a human request, write a post about the new product, and translates it into specific, actionable content. This translation is vital. Gemini doesn't just write what to say, it writes how the machine should handle it. On the other side, we have the dedicated executor, the sophisticated micro-automation engine, Nano 3 Pro. Its power is mechanical, precise, and relentless. It does not think creatively, it acts perfectly. Its sole purpose is to master the user interface, to navigate tabs, to copy, paste, and format data, the 1,000 tiny clicks that kill productivity. Nano is the digital equivalent of an assembly line robot, but one capable of learning and adapting its physical motions, or in this case, its digital actions, on the fly. The fundamental flaw in previous automation, the thing that kept humans trapped in the loop, was the communication gap. The AI created beautiful prose, but it was delivered in an unstructured text file. A human had to step in and manually adapt it. The secret we cracked was teaching the architect to speak in a language the executor could instantly understand. We taught Gemini to output content not as a casual document, but as structured data, a clean, template-ready file clearly labeled for each platform. This structured output is the machine's instruction manual. The moment that precisely structured file appears in its cloud repository, the invisible, ever-vigilant executor, Nano 3 Pro, wakes up. The human is instantly removed from the loop. Once the structured data is received, Nano engages its core capability: sequence linking. We've all experienced the old sequential process. It's the moment you finish scheduling on LinkedIn and sigh, knowing you have to repeat the same steps for Twitter, then the same steps for the blog. This sequential, repetitive effort is the true killer of momentum. Sequence linking changes the nature of the process by launching actions in parallel. It's the difference between a single-lane highway and a multi-threaded data center. The Nano executor identifies the 3 distinct content blocks within the Gemini file. And here is the revolutionary speed factor. It launches 3 separate, isolated workflows simultaneously. While one thread silently logs into the LinkedIn interface, pastes the appropriate text block, and schedules the post for 9 a.m., another thread instantly navigates to the Twitter dashboard. It takes the designated Twitter thread, uses a micro-automation step to split it into individual tweets, and schedules them 5 minutes apart. A third thread, running at the exact same moment, pulls the blog outline and formats it directly into the company's Google Docs template. The executor is performing dozens of micro-actions, invisible to the user, across multiple platforms simultaneously. What once took 45 minutes of focused, error-prone human labor is now executed in under 30 seconds. This is the true meaning of automation efficiency, replacing a slow, sequential human assembly line with instantaneous, parallel, machine-driven execution. Speed and volume are only half the story. If the system breaks, the human has to fix it, and the automation fails. But what if the automation could fix itself? The ultimate viral secret lies in the system's capacity for self-correction. The biggest limitation of early automation was its rigidity. If a platform interface changed, the macro broke. Nano Banana 3 Pro overcomes this with an adaptive feedback loop. The executor is programmed to monitor the external environment for more than just task completion. It checks the outcome. Did the post go live successfully? Did the social media platform reject the caption due to length limits? This is the system gathering its own empirical data on the performance of the post and the reliability of the platform itself. The executor captures this failure data, not as a technical bug report, but as a strategic error. It then automatically sends that outcome data back to the architect, to Gemini. The feedback isn't fix the script, it's a precise instruction. Future prompts must limit the word count for the Twitter thread by 10% because the platform failed. Gemini, the architect, uses that execution data to refine its future creative strategy. The next time it receives the same type of prompt, it automatically alters the generated content's length, tone, or formatting to accommodate the real-world limitation identified by Nano Banana. The system, once deployed, is constantly optimizing itself based on its performance in the wild. This adaptive feedback loop is the difference between a simple robot and a true autonomous worker. The strategic shift is complete. The human team is now freed entirely from the burden of execution and maintenance. Their sole function becomes the definition of the idea and the evaluation of the results, the most high-leverage work possible. This secret workflow extends far beyond simple cost savings. It redefines the unit cost of content. An organization that once spent $50,000 annually on salaries just for operational clicking and formatting can now allocate that budget entirely toward a single, high-level strategist whose job is to optimize the AI prompts and interpret the performance data. The ROI is near infinite, as the system works 24 hours a day, never rests, and never introduces human error. For the solo creator, the impact is even more dramatic. They are no longer a content factory, but a publishing house. Their energy is directed entirely toward insight and originality. They are effectively multiplying their output capacity by a factor of 5 or 10 without any added labor cost. The roles that remain in the modern enterprise, the brand strategist, the audience analyst, the creative director, are elevated. They are the new engineers of the digital workflow. The value of human time is reframed. Your time is no longer measured in the number of mouse clicks you execute, but in the quality of the strategic prompts you define. You move from being a digital clerk to a digital architect, building the autonomous systems that run the business. This synergy, the intelligence of Gemini coupled with the perfect, unwavering execution of Nano Banana 3 Pro, has not just automated a few tasks. It has laid the foundation for the fully autonomous digital enterprise, proving that the future of work belongs to those who choose to stop working in the system and start working on it. The digital friction has finally been eliminated. The secret is out. What will you do with the time you get back? Links are in the description. Also, remember to hit the like and subscribe for more videos like this one.